Alysa Liu is 20 years old. She's a two-time Olympic gold medalist. She eats Lucky Charms for breakfast. She dyed her hair platinum blonde the night before a competition. She skates to Lady Gaga. She got a piercing mid-season, and she did not ask anyone for permission. This is what it looks like when someone actually knows themselves. At 13, she became the youngest US national champion in history, the first American woman to ever land a quad jump in competition. At 16, she went to the Olympics. On paper, a prodigy, a machine. In reality, a kid who genuinely deeply loved being on the ice. But somewhere along the way, the joy got buried under everyone else's rules. What music to skate to, what to wear, how much water to drink. By the time she left the 2022 Beijing Olympics, it had started to feel like a job. And Alysa knew herself well enough to know if it's not fun, what's the point? So she quit. Posted it on Instagram, let the world find out that way. Because she knew people would try to talk her out of it. She took 2 years off. Traveled, breathed, remembered who she was outside of skating. She didn't leave because she failed. She left because she knew herself and trusted that more than any trophy. Then, one day, she just felt it again.
And so I call up Philip and I tell him like, hey, I think I want to go back to skating.
And I said, oh, that's fun.
Oh, she?
And I thought like, oh, you want to do collegiate competitions? And she goes, no, I want to compete again. Everything I said, like, oh, I said, other people have tried this and it was hard because they're older. She goes, I'm only 18.
But eventually, he agreed. She had one condition though.
I get to pick my own program music. I get to help with the creative process of the program. If I feel like I'm skating too much, I'll back down. If I feel like I'm not skating enough, I'll ramp it up. No one's gonna starve me or tell me what I can and can't eat.
9 months later, she was world champion. And at the 2026 Milan Olympics, she won 2 gold medals. Coming off the ice, she looked at the camera and said,
Things.
And here's the thing, she didn't come back to prove anything.
Winning isn't all that, and neither is losing. It's just something that happens, it's the outcome. But what matters is the input and the journey. And I would say take a break. I take breaks even now. And I think that's the way to do it.
I love struggling, actually.
You do?
Yeah, it makes me feel alive.
She dyed her hair platinum. She got a piercing. She skated to Lady Gaga. When told she might lose points, she said, that's on them. Because she knows the difference between skating for herself and skating for everyone else. Alysa Liu didn't become the best by grinding herself into the ground. She became the best by knowing when to stop and trusting that the love would come back. She told the little girls watching, listen to your heart and your soul. You know what's best. Trust yourself. And she meant it. You can tell because she looks like that every time she skates. She knows what she loves. She knows why she loves it. So this is a message to you guys. Find the thing that makes you feel like that. Do it your way, all the way, no apologies. Know yourself, trust yourself, and the rest will follow.